Hi everybody, this is miraclexistetarot channel. I try to change this. Well, I can't do it better, okay? Well, let's see. I will do a divine feminine, divine masculine reading today. So please note that these are general readings based on collective energies. If it does not resonate with you, don't force it on you, okay? There is no point forcing it. You need to understand, most of the time there was a basic energy of a guy who watched my channel, and a part of that basic energy there was different messages. So please pick up the messages that is for you, and don't force anything that is not for you on yourself, okay? Please, as it resonates, okay? Excuse me, I just forgot to do my smudging. God. So let's get to the reading, okay? I put some nice makeup on. Didn't have time for my manicure, so to show my hands, it's complicated now. So I decided I prefer to show my face. These are the secrets. Secrets I shouldn't say. Well, I'm just like that. What can I do? Okay, let's see. Let's get to this divine feminine reading. Okay, excuse me, excuse me. I hope I can do my reading tranquilly. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Well, I haven't done my hair. Yes, I have white hair because I'm 48 years old. So if you send me messages that I'm ugly with my white hair, I give a shit. When I will have time, I will do my hair. I don't. Okay? And yes, the red color is not my original color. If someone asked it, because sometimes people ask silly questions when they send me emails, and after they get pissed off, and excuse me, it's not a television for me. I'm not an actress that I come here with a perfect face, a perfect hair, perfect everything. Sometimes I don't even have time for that. You know, if I want to put everything in online in time. Even like that I can't manage. So can you imagine if every day I spend time on manicure and spend time doing my hair and all this kind of stuff? Don't have time. You come here for the reading, no? Okay. I don't know where is the Masha. Okay, just a second, guys. Okay. I love it. I love that. There you go. Okay, it's done. Okay. So the basic energies, we will see what comes out for divine feminine, divine masculine reading. Spirit, I need cards for divine masculine, divine feminine. Gosh, I'm shuffling. I can't make it like that. You like that you see the cards also on my face. I will show the cards what I will draw. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm just shuffling right now. let's see the basic energies. Yeah. Okay, we have you betrayed me, I can't trust you anymore. We have you are my best friend, but I do not want to have more, but I do want to have more than friendship with you. I love you. Yeah, usually with guys and women, sometimes from friendship they can have a love relationship, okay? But sometimes it does not work because it stays in a friend zone, because especially both of them are shy. They don't dare to say the other one they have feelings for the others, so everybody stays in a friend zone, and after somebody will have enough and start a love relationship with someone else, and that's when resentment starts and things won't go well, okay? So the problem with friendships, it's quite sensitive, and after the other one, when you are a friend, there is no love, and there is chemistry, sexual desire, so there will be friends with benefits. If you are divine feminine, usually divine feminine do not do that. Well, if it happened, it happened. You forgive yourself, and you learn from your errors and move on with your life. But I'm telling you, if a man treats you like friends with the benefits, it's disrespectful. Do you understand? It's somebody who does not respect you. Okay. But I think this person is quite correct, because they say they want to have more than friendship. And I think it's quite good to clear up at the beginning that, listen, I find you really attractive. I want to be a friend with you, but I want our friendship to evolve into something more later on, maybe. So I liked you to be open for that, and like that it's clear, you know? So there is no problem if they will kiss each other or something like that, and after, oh my god, what did I do with my best friend? So I understand why people are not clear about their intention. You have to be clear about your intentions. I wish I could hold your hands right now. Somebody is in love. I can feel two persons' energy, that is evident. I did not count on falling in love with you. Since I met you, I feel like I know you for hundreds of years. That is the same energy there. I won't give up on us. We belong to each other. There is a soul connection if somebody feels that. How do you want me to go back to my life after tasting life with you? I miss you so much. Okay, two more cards. Have faith in our love. And a last one. I want to have you and get you back. You belong to me. That is a bit of narcissistic energy. It might be no, but we don't own anybody. Even our children, we don't own them. And when we are parents, you know, we don't realize that these are independent humans. We don't have a right to own them. We don't own our children. We don't own our wife or our husband. It's you have to respect their free will. You have to respect their own personality, who they are, what are what they want in life, what are they dream, what they want to accomplish in life. You can't overrule a person in a way that that person has to serve your egoistic purposes. Do you understand? And it's the same thing with children. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, because that is a toxic pattern. That is a toxic pattern. Let's see, Spirit. Let's get so there was a betrayal. That is for sure. Let's see this card. I will try to get the energy on this card with tarot, on this oracle card. Okay. Shoot. Excuse me just a second. Yes, I put up some teaching about information about spiritual bath, because so many of you ask how to do it, and somebody wrote me an email. What do I do if I have a shower, not a bathtub? Well, I will put up a short video for that also. You need to understand, when you do spiritual cleansing, the spiritual bath is just one part of it, because sometimes you don't have a time to take it, sometimes you don't have a possibility, especially you are not at home, or I don't know, something you can access to water, or that much of water, or even if you don't have a shower, you're in the middle of the road or a forest or camping or whatever. There are meditation techniques, there are other techniques you can use to protect yourself against spiritual attacks. Usually we use meditation, and the mind is extraordinarily strong, and with practice, with meditation, you can protect yourself, you can shield yourself, especially if you have some gifts in telepathy, telekinesis, and other. Some people has gifts like that, and they don't know until they start practicing. And I work with light workers, and the place, I can't really talk about this because it's really no, I have no right to talk about that. But sometimes when you develop your mind and your meditation, you will notice signs. Like, for example, certain gifts. You can, with brain waves, we can do lots of things, lots of extraordinary things, and some people are gifted and can do, I was watching a really funny talent show, and there was a Japanese girl who looked like a dark witch, but I laughed because he was just making up. It's a magician. She showed tricked, not too much trick, because she has the gift of telekinesis also, and the many other gifts. I could see it because she can't do it any other way. And for example, when you can see some people can bend a spoon or knife or things like that, this is a type of mind work also. There are parapsychologists, psychologists who work with people who can do that. It's a kind of gift. There is telepathy also, telepathic gifts, and lots of people who do hypnosis. Today everybody can learn it, I know, but some people has a gift, really a gift, so they can do extraordinary things with the mind. So when you practice meditation, you develop your mind also. You get used to how to get in certain level, how to get in certain dimensions, or well, I won't get into this because there are different type of meditations, okay? Or subconscious level. Like I was talking about astral projecting, you can do very easily astral projecting anytime, even if you are on a bus and going somewhere. Sometimes one of the questions I got also that the silver link, can it be broken when you astral project? And I'm telling you, no, just if your human body dies. That's the only way. When your spiritual bodies get separated from your human body, when the silver line or the silver link get cut, that means your body is dead, okay? In any other cases, whatever you do during astral projection, it can't be cut, okay? After, there is a spiritual ethic on astral projection also, because some people do it for nasty reasons. And for that, they pay some price. They are not conscious, because astral projection can be addictive for people. When you realize you can do it, and everybody has a capacity to do that, you just have to develop it. And some people has so much problem in their life, so they escape in astral projection. And this is not a good thing also. So you have to find a balance between your 3D body and your spirituality, because if this balance is lost, people who get stuck on a spiritual level all the time, they risk to develop mental diseases and psychological problems, okay? Excuse me, I will get back to this again. I teach all about this. I have to be really mindful what I put on my channel, because that is public, because many people do not understand. Even psychologists, for example, in France, parapsychology is part of psychology, okay? And they study things like that. So this is not also there are some psychiatric diseases that really important somebody can distinguish from a spiritual gifts, because if somebody is schizophrenic and hear voices, is totally different when somebody is a psychic medium, okay? They are evident symptom, and when you talk with the person, they are coherent. That is two different things, and some people who does not understand, they mix it up. And my experience is that in France, psychologists and psychiatrists are not really skilled. They are not open-minded. They don't know about things like that. Anglo-Saxon PE, this is really well accepted, and they understand, even psychologists and psychiatrists also. I don't know the country where you live. I know in France, psychology, the science psychology is in a totally different world and level than in other PE in Europe or in US. So I don't know what's happening in France. I have an impression they just stopped 100 years ago the development of psychology science, and that's what they study in university. And the French psychologists and psychiatrists are just stuck in a level that they have no capacity to understand so many things that other psychologists, like in Germany or in England or in the US or Spain or Italy, they can understand that. In France, they can't. So they don't ask me why. I just don't understand. So I don't find it very skilled, because a good psychiatrist has to differentiate what is delusional and what is trauma. When they can't differentiate it, there is a problem with I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't want to criticize anybody, but excuse me that when somebody can't differentiate trauma from being delusional and other psychiatric diseases, there is a problem. Well, the problem most of the time, there is a corruption. And often these professionals are paid by people, especially when legal system is involved. Excuse me. So that's the reason why I'm a bit secretive. If I would live in an Anglo-Saxon PE, I don't care. I say everything clearly and freely. But in France, I have the impression it's like a country in a Moyen Age, the Middle Age. Honestly, it's like They stuck 100 years ago. There is no development, not just in psychology. I notice in other areas in France, legal system is it needs to renew it, but nobody does anything. Like it's ridiculous. There is a legal court case, and you have to wait years and years and years just to go front of the judge. It's never happened. You okay? You wait a few months in England. You wait a few months in an Anglo-Saxon country, but in France, it's a disorder. It's a total disorder here. So I think the people who lives here, they can't see it because they got used to it. But for other foreigners who experienced all these things in other countries, they are shocked. They are really fucking shocked because it's like I never seen even in Hungary is a small country, but it's better there than here in France. It's unbelievable. Now there is no reforms, there is no change, there is no development. Like psychology or science is the same than 100 years ago in France. It didn't develop. It didn't develop. And somebody studied the same things in university than 100 years ago. There is some little changes, but a psychiatrist can differentiate being delusional and being in a trauma. That is a serious problem because that psychiatrist will give a medical opinion and that might have legal consequences. Excuse me. I know lots of French people watching me, and just for them, they don't notice it because they were born in this country. They got used to. They don't know what is in other countries, but this is not normal. What's happening here? This is not normal at all. It's not normal. I discussed with many lawyers. If there will be other corruptions on my legal cases, I will attack everything from the European Union level because this is impossible. This is impossible, all these corruptions. So I don't care. I won't tolerate it anymore. I'm fed up. I'm really fucking fed up with everything here. I can't move from here because I'm not divorced yet and my kids are here. Do you understand? I don't want to leave here, kids. My kids, I can see them time to time. I can't move from here at the moment, okay? And there is still many legal cases that is going on. Unfortunately, I can't move from here. But I'm not happy living in France. I'm not happy here at all. Now, France is beautiful when you come for a holiday or when you have lots of money and you never ever have any problem with the legal system. Me, my whole life, I'm 48 years old, I never had any problem with the legal system, just the last 2 years. Since I'm awakened. My light is bothering everybody around me, you know. Well, that's a Hayoka. Every Hayoka like that. It's a type of empaths. Usually shaman use this expression for a type of empath who are really powerful. We have Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, somebody wanted to bring in an offer, a love offer to somebody and move on with this person to calm a water, a new beginning, probably in love. Sorry guys, I need to drink something, but I have a hiccup. Okay, I'm sorry guys. So somebody wanted to move on with somebody in a love story, a new love cycle. And what's happened? Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Clarify Wheel of Fortune because that can be many things. Seven of Pentacles. boy, okay, I understand now. We'll show you the card just a second. So I got the Wheel of Fortune, I got the Seven of Pentacles, I got the Ace of Wands, I got the Devil, I got the Eight of Pentacles, and I got the High Priestess. I think one of the person of this couple was a High Priestess, okay? Highly spiritual, and maybe the woman, maybe the man, take this energy as you can. The other person got scared of the power of the other one, spiritual power. And instead of building with this High Priestess, this person listened to his lust, sexual energy. Ace of Wands could mean lust and sexual energy. And also Seven of Pentacles also could mean that they preferred material things and they made a different choice. So they went with other person and not with this High Priestess. And that's what changed the Wheel of Fortune. I think at first in a negative direction for the High Priestess, okay? So what's happened with the High Priestess spirit? I think the High Priestess is a woman. She was waiting because the spirit told her, the universe told her to do something, and that this new beginning will happen with a soul connection maybe, or after she saw it won't happen because she saw this soulmate kind of things. I tell you, it can be a karmic soulmate also. It can be any of them, okay? These King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles got together without love, okay? Maybe one of them was in love with the other one, but one person was not in love at all, okay? A main motivating power was money and sex, lust, okay? They were happy together, huh? They were fine. They were having lots of sex, draining lots of divine feminine masculine's energy to make money. So they were happy like that. And our divine feminine, our High Priestess, just was waiting when the new beginning will come, when her ship will come in, and nothing happens. Nothing. Actually, the Wheel of Fortune started to turn in the negative direction for her. Yeah, we have a star. She trusted the universe. Probably she went through the dark night of the soul. I don't have card for that, but the energy said she went through a really difficult period of time. And after finally decided, okay, it's time to move on. So universe fixed everything. She manifested everything in her life so she could move on. And when she moved on, we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody came in really fast, okay? But who? Oh boy. Yeah, it's probably the King of Pentacles who came in manipulating. with the energy of Page of Cups reversed. So there is lots of manipulation. So but he got again confused because there was so many choice. Maybe this high priestess was not sufficiently beautiful, or maybe she was too fat or too thin or too tall or too small or too old or too young, whatever. But this lovely King of Pentacles managed to find always someone better. So I think he had many times opportunity to come in and start a new beginning with this high priestess, and he managed to choose always someone else. I think secretly he thought this high priestess will wait until 100 years. Oh, I don't know what he was thinking. Because if it's a woman, this high priestess, a woman, what do you want a woman wait for? Excuse me. So I think this high priestess got fed up and healed herself with the energy of Four of Swords. Learn to love herself. Learn to trust the universe. Don't have a hermit card, but I'm sure she went hermit mode. And what's happened after? Well, with the Four of Cups, she was upset sometimes because she felt like nothing is moving. Everything is blocked. You need to understand, sometimes karmic people think they can block your life. They can slow down things in your life. And when it's happening in your life, they say, yes, I am a powerful witch. I could manage to do in her life that everything slowed down. No, 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 no. You can't do anything without God, without universe. You understand? You can't. You can't. God and universe let you to do those esoteric manipulation that slow down this high priestess, because this high priestess needed a time to develop her power, to step into her power, to learn, to heal. And she would have never ever taken the time for herself just like that. She was forced to take this time. And the universe and God use these karmic people to isolate this woman and put her in this hermit position, and they were really satisfied because they lived happily having parties, lustful orgies, and all kind of shits. They really enjoyed, they got high, they got drunk, while the high priestess was taking a spiritual bath, learning to meditate, learning to be spiritual, learning to be high priestess, learning to love herself, because the Nine of Cups is the self-love cards most of the time. Learn to listen to spiritual, the spirit, the source, God, universe, astral project, communicate with God. Sometimes, well, I describe that many times in my poem, that making love with the universe. It's like a very, well, people do not understand what is it. Sometimes they have pervert imagination about it. But I'm telling you, it is when you meditate, when you astral project, and universe takes you, teach you, show this divine love that created the universe, and you will become highly spiritual. And guess what? You can get pregnant from universe, and men can get pregnant from universe and God. And that is not a real pregnancy. It's a spiritual pregnancy, and that will come out your destiny, your life purpose, your gifts. You can get pregnant with your gifts, and it needs a time to develop, and after you need to go a painful process so your gift can be born. Do you understand? It's It's a wonderful process, and these karmic people thought they will fuck up the life of this divine feminine, and all they did, they made her powerful, successful, and powerful. A Six of Wands in this case means success. And I'm not talking here money. I'm not talking here about being on TV, pardon, tele is French, but in a spiritual realm, being successful. Okay, excuse me. So we have a really powerful person, an empress and a high priestess who is really embody the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, this woman of feminine energy, it can be a man also with feminine energy, stepping into her destiny. And when the Empress is born, we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. That means the community realized that while she didn't commit suicide, while she didn't finish up in a mental institute, while she is actually normal. And after they start noticing all the gifts, okay? All the wonderful work that universe and God did in her life, and they get self-conflicted about it. They do not understand. We destroyed this woman. We took everything away from her. What's happened? So we need to take more things away from her. We have to attack her more and more. It wasn't enough. So they continue with their shitty things. They are driven by jealousy now, really. And the funny thing is, that is when karmic people say you have an easy life. And they wouldn't even survive one day what you have been through. Oh boy. You finish, or if you are the divine feminine, you finished your karmic cycle. You came out. And then suddenly you have these 10 cups of love with God, with universe. You are fine. You don't need anybody. And your divine partner, the soulmate, suddenly that, oops, what's going on? We have here the Page of Swords. What's going on? I need this 10 cup of love. And maybe it could happen your soulmate or your twin flame does not fancy you. They don't find you sexy. They don't find you attractive. It could happen, but all they have to do is tell the universe, and universe will prepare someone else for him and for this soulmate also. But when this soulmate become a karmic and attacks the twin flame or soulmate and destroys her, just because she's ugly or she's fat or she's foreigner or whatever, well, we have a problem. Not we, but the universe have a problem. Because there is no moral and there is no integrity. Yeah, he's just sitting there with the King of Swords that, oh, she didn't turn out too bad. But what's happened? How did she do that? Some of you, this guy, kick you spiritually when you were already done. After sit down, eating his popcorn and watching you, how you suffer, how you gonna get out. This is how divine is he, you know? And when you suddenly turn up like an empress, oh shit, I need to come in. Actually, she's not a bad deal. And I'm in a shit now. So she can help me out. Well, before, he was breadcrumbing her. Or being even really nasty with her. He was having fun doing his esoteric manipulation, maybe. Or just doing simple manipulation in a justice system to ruin her life. With the energy of 2 Pentacles, juggling between women or situations. Why our Empress show herself really strong and went through hell, not once, not twice, but many, many times. And suddenly this King of Swords says, I can see she has the Ace of Cups. Maybe there is something good in this divine love that I thought it's really shitty because there is no money in it. Because she's doing well. How did she survive? She survived because of the divine love. So there must be something valuable in it. Maybe we can make money with it somehow. Because King of Swords, maybe it's an air sign, or there's an air sign in that chart, is quite materialistic. So thinking about how to make money from everything. Maybe he even tried to drain the energy of this divine feminine. I couldn't imagine that. That is a typical technique of karmic masculine. And we had a Tower moment. Why did we have a Tower moment for the King of Swords? Why? Why? Oh, no, she didn't do any spell work on him, no. Maybe she was asking for justice, but the universe said, I let you to isolate her. I let you to ruin her because she needed to be awakened. She needed to go through the dark night of the soul, but she has done her work. She closed this karmic cycle. Now she will step in abundance because that is what I want. That's what God and universe says. And this guy thinks that she can go on, or he can go on with his esoteric manipulation, sucking her energies off to make money with it. And after fucking surprised why is the Tower moment is coming into his life. Well, honey, because you are not God. God is God, not you. You are human. You are human. And it's not you who decide. Oh no, it's not you who decide. I don't care what esoteric manipulation you do. It's not you who decide, but God and universe. You can have a tiny bit of effect on universe, but you don't have that much of effect on the universe that it would be you who decide instead of God. What do you think? Who you are? A pervert narcissistic, maybe. The Tower moment came because God said, you can't continue doing this with my daughter. You can't. She is mine. She is mine. She is under my protection. I love her. She loves me. She is my lover. How dare you to touch my daughter? My divine feminine. So the universe busted his ass. And he's pissed off because the Wheel of Fortune started. So, can you see? It's like a bubble. It's a bubble of protection, okay? And here with the, this is the 7 of Wands. And this is the 9 of Wands when he learns to protect himself. Because guess what? He will go through the dark night of the soul. So how this story will finish, Spirit? have again the hiccup. Gosh, excuse me, guys. I need to turn this a bit. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I should stop the video when I do that. But I can't. Well, I'm sorry. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see what's happened, okay? Forgive me sometimes, but doesn't matter, it's just water. I can see he moved on. I told you there is a fire sign in it because at the beginning we had a King of Wands and now it's a King of Swords, and some people say that is opposite, but excuse me, you can have these two signs in your birth chart, okay? Me, I'm a fire sign, I have water sign, I have earth sign and air sign in my chart that is very strong, and especially the water sign is very, very strong. So you can imagine the fire sign and a water sign, and my water sign, the Pisces, is so much strong, as much as strong than my fire sign. So it is possible somebody embody both of the energy, the King of Swords and the King of Wands, okay, the fiery energy. And guess what? We have here his wife, okay, the woman. He moved on and he got in air sign also, or maybe this is another woman, but this is a couple, so he got married. And guess what this lovely Queen of Swords is doing with our lovely King of Swords? What energies we have here? We have the Hangman. She blocks the King of Swords. And we have a Ten of Swords. Betrayed him really badly. So now I need to stop this video because I don't have natural light, so it will be complicated. Okay, so how shall I close this? So in English, he's going through the dark night of the soul, okay, this guy, because of people around him, but it's mainly what he has done in the past, and the universe just using people around him for that. Oh boy. While our Empress is having fun. She did already the work, she went through hell, she went through everything she needed to go through, and now she's having fun with the universe, celebrating. It's lovely, it's magnific, and everybody around her getting pissed off because they're going through now the dark night of the soul and say, shit, how dare she? She has an easy life. She's laughing, she's smiling, she's having fun, blah, 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 blah. And people imagine that she has an easy life. I don't know if you know. Well, if you were a soldier, when you come back from a mission, and you have a nice bath, you have a nice meal, you meet your friends, a soldier. Even in a camp, sometimes American has practically the luxury, and they enjoy themselves. They're having fun after. And when you see them, you would never ever think that they were in a fucking bloody war 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, one day before. And they're celebrating. And this Empress is doing the same. When a universe say go, you have to fight now because there is a war. She goes and she suffers and she fights. And very often she has wounds that is painful. And guess what? She got used to the pain. She got used to the wounds. She got used to the fight. she's not complaining anymore. She gets back to the camp where is luxury, where she can have a spiritual bath, where she can have her lovely meal and have fun with the universe. And that's what people do not see. They think everything just fall into her lap. Everything fall into her lap. That's what they think. That she has an easy life. No. Why these people were having orgy and party with drugs and alcohol and just throwing money away with two hands and having fun, and this woman went through hell. They forget that. No, that never happened. Never happened. Oh God, oh guys, oh boy. I need to close this reading, Spirit, because now I don't have more natural light. I will have to turn on the light. And if I do that, I think I will put the camera down. Yeah. Divine Masculine is really self-conflicted about this. Doesn't know what to do because he fucked up his life. He's in a third-party situation, actually. And he's getting spiritual, and guess what he's doing? Starting esoteric manipulation, but not to get out of the shit, but to manipulate the Empress, because the Empress is too happy. And guess what's happening? Empress doesn't even have to fight anymore, because the protection she has doesn't let this esoteric manipulation to go through them. Excuse me, I forgot to say, this is the 8 of Wands reverse, okay? This is the Judgment. Judgment will come to Empress also, and the Empress and the King of Swords. Well, the Judgment sometimes bring bad karma, sometimes good karma. It's depend. I'll try close this, Spirit. Well. Well, this Queen of Swords sees the Empress also and says, wow, she has easy life. And how did she do that? She has no right to do that. I didn't let her to do that. I destroyed her. She should stay on the floor. She should be dead. Jealousy. Envy. Jealousy, envy on a high level. Causing drama everywhere, trying to cause drama in the life of the Empress. But the Empress says what? I give a fucking shit, I don't care. So, let's see. And the Judgment after the Justice. Might be even a divorce for some of you. The Emperor, the King of Swords is going through, but really bad karma. And a bad karma is forging him. Forging him into what? Guess what? An Emperor. Because that is his dark night of the soul. He has to take the consequences of his act. That's the only way to come out of generational curses, karmic, I would say karmic sins, but it's like the karmic, in your previous life, you did so many things that's repeating itself in your present life. When you break the pattern, that's when you come out and step into your divine power. Do you understand? Okay, let's see. Let's how we do it finish. What's gonna happen? Well, a lovely Emperor can see that the Empress is really happy, start getting abundant, maybe on a physical level also, but more like a spiritual, emotional level. And well, it's quite attractive. Huh? So he starts thinking with of the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe I should approach with this Empress because this is my divine feminine. This is a soul connection. If I remember well, there was something like a soul connection. Oh, what is twin flame? I don't know. Maybe he or she is my twin flame. Let's just check out what kind of connection we have. Well, it became a long time to check it out. Because during this time, the Empress freed herself from heavy tie, heavy chain, and moved on. She's moving also, not just the Emperor. So what's happened, Spirit? Well, there is lots of secret has been revealed with the moon energy between an Empress and Emperor. You see, nice dark. Don't know, I'm really crap with lights. It's horrible. No, I leave it like that. Even even the wrinkle that I don't have appears on my face. Okay, so our Emperor is quite shocked because lots of secret comes out, and decide that maybe he should move towards this Empress, try to approach her and build something with her, and try to get the victory with her. But the problem, she's overprotected. She's protecting herself too much. It's impossible to approach her. So what is the future here, Spirit? I need to close this reading because I can't stick them together later on. Okay. Our Emperor not cleansing herself, himself from some devilish energy control. Actually, he wants to approach, it's a date, the Empress, the soulmate, with a devilish energy. So manipulating, controlling, sexual, lustful energy. And I don't think it will work. So what will happen? Well, our Emperor will be lost. We have the moon and the Five of Swords. The Empress says, you don't tell me the truth. What? Just go away. I don't want to see you. I don't want you. So what will the destiny of these two people in the future show me? Okay. Freedom, a new cycle. But will they be together, Spirit? Yes. And I have the face like that because I hope they won't go back to karmic, huh? I don't know. It's not for everybody, huh? It's not for me, so that's for sure. It's not for me, that's for sure. Yeah, they will have a new beginning together, and we have this. I need to clarify these cards. Why do we have the Four of Cups? Some of you, the Empress, will have a new beginning alone, and that's why I have the Four of Cups, because the Emperor will be pissed off and sad or angry or whatever. Yeah, there is somebody is really sad about this new beginning and want to steal this connection. Okay, they don't want that to happen, and they work really hard on it. Well, the story continues differently for everybody. Well, it's depend of you if you let it happen or no. If While in many cases the Empress really did lots of fighting for this connection, I have impression she stopped. She does not fight anymore, so it's up to the Emperor if he wants it or not. He has to fight for it, or at least let know the Empress what is the situation, and maybe the Empress will come back and fight with him. But for many of you, the Empress will go on separated way, and Emperor also. But some of you will be together, but they have to fight a lot because there will be lots of drama around them. This is the story. This is the what came out with the cards and the energy. Well, if it's for you, I'm glad you have it. If it's not, don't take it on you. I read similar energies recently, so I don't know, maybe there is some stories continuing with this, or it's more detailed. Well, if it's yours, leave a comment, and also if you like this reading, can you please press a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.